Hello. Welcome back. It's that time of the week again. Welcome back. I have the display capture up because obviously what we're going to do for everything is we're going to go to random number generator and pick whoever the game's going to pick. We just have to let the random number generator do that for us. So, yeah, welcome back. It's been, I think, almost a week since I last streamed. I didn't do anything on Thursday because I went to go see the One Piece movie. So that's kind of where I was at. But either way, we're gonna just jump straight into it and just kind of see how things go. But we are on the Switch, and I am using my Xbox One controller. The adapter thing works nicely, which makes at least driving the game a little more fun. So I appreciate that. Phantom Foxy is a certified legend. Let you create a car in your paint booth erases yourself. Well, one, I suck at creating cars. Two, I feel like there's something fun and wild of the idea of just going to random number generator and just seeing what number they're going to give me. So, yeah. So let's move this over here. Blow this up. Bring that up. And boom. There we go. So, this is what we have. So, pretty much how this works is we click start and it's going to pick whatever number. We did this once before and it gave us Tyler Reddick for some weird reason. So yeah, we're just going to click it, see who on earth it gives us, and we'll race as them. And we just kind of have to deal with it. Unless there's like a number that just doesn't exist in the game, then that might be a different story. Then we'll try it again, but we'll see. So alright, here we go. And I have to hit stop. God damn it, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting about that. Alright. 50. No! No! Oh no! Oh, I have to be Cody Ware. Those are the rules. Fine. We'll do that. God damn, that's unfortunate. That's an absolute bunch of bull honky. I got no words. I hate this. Alright. Fine, game. You get a random number generator, you got your wish. Like, this is the most meme thing ever, and it's not scripted. That's just how it played out. Ugh. Fine. So we are gonna go to the settings here. I am gonna adjust it slightly from what I was doing in practice, because actually, what button does what now? Y. So okay, this will be it. Okay. So I did some practice. It seemed like 101 was pretty tough, but I think 102 is going to be perfect. I tried 105. The AI run a lap time that is quite literally impossible. Hey! Thank you, BC Wizzle, for being a member for 5 consecutive months. Hell yeah. My wants for today, the 9, 1, 20, and 22 in that order. I like the fact Logano's last. That makes me happy. Chase Elliott, I mean, definitely deserves it. He's been the best all year. I mean, with the fanboy cap on, I want Chastain to win, but fanboy cap off, I want, like, Chase deserves it. Like, he really deserves it. It would really suck for him to get ripped of this title. So, yeah. But good picks all around. I think those are pretty good ones. I think I like that. This is why you're a member. You paid Logano last. That like instantly bumps you up like higher up in the tier list for me. But yeah, the settings, it seems like 102 is going to be like that perfect setting. 105 was just literally impossible. They were running like 25 sevens. I mean, it was just absurd. I could barely get like 26 sixes. Like they would be, it just, there would be no fun in doing that. So we're going to go with these settings. It seems like that's about the best balance. Settings for this, the skill range narrow, mechanical failures to infrequent, and with that is kind of our general settings. So we're going to go with that. Save and continue. And we're actually going to qualify for this race too. So that's going to make it even more interesting. That's how tough it's going to be. So it's going to be difficult. So yeah, as you see, I only did one race. I guess that was factoring in the career mode, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah. Let's see, who do you think the order will be? Honestly, I think what BC Whistle had was about perfect. I would be fine with that. Because Chase has been the best all year. Chastain's been about second or third in points. Logano maybe ahead of Bell. But that's pretty... What BC had is basically what I would like to see. 102 would be... Okay. This is why I love chat. That's pretty funny. 102 would be better, but at least 105 would be the average Cody Ware experience. That's a really good point. Watching you on the shitter. Well, thank you for watching me anywhere. And I appreciate that. Just be sure to flush and wash your hands. That's all I ask. Why does Cody Ware look so unnatural? I don't know. Did I see a crew chief guy wearing like a Monster Energy like official uniform? It's got to come back because I swear I saw one. Because that's like from like 2019. Yeah, what is that? Why does he have that? That's from like 2019. I guess they're just using assets from any year. That's funny. It's an adorable game. Well, we're gonna qualify. We have it on the loosest setup possible because we need it. Even the gold time is a 26-1. That's still really freaking fast. Like I cannot do that. It seems like on the long run it's faster. I don't know how that makes sense. But that's just the reality of the situation. So yeah, you missed it, Sonic. I did random number generator. And it picked Cody Ware. By all odds of reality, it picked him. So I have to go with him. And that's just what occurred. What a tragedy. But yeah, we're going to do the scout trick of just going up high here to get as much speed as we can for this warm-up lap. And I mean, as long as we start around like the mid-20s, it's about all I want. It's hard to almost race here a little bit because there is like a banking dip in 1 and 2 where I think they misplaced where the line should be. So that makes things a little more complicated. Yeah, through the last corner, that should be a 26 of some caliber. And 26.9. Yeah, that's what I mean. The 25th. That's what I mean. Their lap times are so fast. It's just absurd. I want anyone to fairly but to win. Reserve now. I don't want Jimmy Johnson bland as Brett 2.0. That's fucked up. That's a burn and a half. Oh, Truex is on pole. That's adorable. I'm paying Barry was so close to AG. Yeah, poor Barry. I don't know. I guess once there's not a whole lot to talk about in the race, we could talk about the Xfinity stuff because there definitely is a lot to be said about that. Cody Ware, let's fucking go. Ooh, honey. Well, thank you, JC. I'm happy. I'm able to bring the kawaii out of you. Cody, where fucking wishes he qualified 20. Oh, the roast. That's so mean. Corley Choi's 11th. Damn, I didn't even notice that. Wow. Alright, anyone getting set to the back? Yes. We're going to be 24th. Alright. Got my got my Sprite here. Getting all comfortable. Should be a pretty quick race, all things considered. Here we go. We'll jump into it. Let me know if the audio's all right in the game. I think it should be decent enough. But if not, I'll lower it. But just let me know. Here we go. Got Truex up there. So who got into the back? Michael McDowell and Ricky Stenhouse. Okay, well that's not. I can't even make fun of that. Also, wasn't Stenhouse's Kroger like thing like way lower on the hood? Like that looks. That's just I don't know. Oh, here we go. Stage 1's gonna be underway, and we're starting 24th. I wish I can get the inside line and just really just cheese it here on the start, but can't really do it. But we're gonna back off here. Hemrick, I don't know what he's doing, but all right, there we go. But yeah. So Phoenix is tough. I think they're gonna kick my ass here for like the first 25 laps, but as the run goes on, we should be able to reel them in a little bit better. But either way, we'll see if Truex can dominate. That'd be really funny in real life if Truex just wins, just completely shows up everyone in the field. That would make me happy. Poor Truex has had such a horrific year. Just nothing's gone right. Oh, never mind. Hamlin took the lead. Boo. That's boring. Speaking about boring, lap traffic might play a factor here that will probably spice things up in about 25 laps roughly, at least from what I experienced. I don't know if the upping the difficulty, that 1% is going to change things where they're just, it's going to take longer to get lapped, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out together in chat. Yeah, but so far we gained one spot from the start, about to get by Briscoe here. And we'll just kind of see. I will say using this adapter with the controller, or the Xbox One controller, makes this game so much funner to play. It just feels way better. When I originally downloaded, or when I originally like plugged it in and hooked it up and everything, it didn't feel good at all. Like the gas and brakes felt really good, but the steering was like really delayed, and it was not fun to play at all when it's just delayed like that. Phantom told me there is an update that you can do on their website to I guess update the flash drive, and I did all that, installed it, and it made it a lot better. So it's really good. I like it. I did try to remap the controller a little bit to have the buttons be where they should be, but for whatever reason it messed up like the buttons on how to shift. I don't know why it did that, but it was just really awkward, so I just resorted back to just default, which isn't too big of a deal. Funner, what if that's not a word? JC, you should know by now that I make up words on this channel. That should not be any more different. That wasn't even really a proper sentence, but you should come to expect that by now. Yeah, we're kind of moving up to the field a little bit. Almost about to crack top 15. Poor Kurt's having a very disappointing run, even though in real life I think he ran pretty good here. I think it was his first top 5 of the year, if I remember correctly. So that kind of makes me a little salty that the game's not making him run as good as he should. Revamp the right stick to the triggers. No, I don't think you can. It doesn't. There's only, at least in this game, you go to like controller configurations and there's nothing like that. So unfortunately, that's not really possible. who's going to be a new favorite since, well, I've already had another one for a very long time. It's a Truex. Yeah, I got Truex, so that's fine. It's just, who knows how long he's going to last. It seems like he's going to retire next year, so that's going to be miserable 1 year from now when that day finally comes, and hopefully he can get a couple more wins, because he really should have had at least like 2 or 3 this year. Jimmy Spencer's waiting to strike. You just can't see him. Is he just gonna like fly from the sky or something and like torpedo my car? That seems like it could happen. Bile Kush. Ugh. Ugh. Those arrangements of words just gross. Burke. Ugh. Ugh. That just doesn't even sound right. I should bring up the leaderboard so I know, like, how far back I am. But yeah, you know, it's gonna take a little bit for this car to kick in. It seems like it's really good in the long run, which for whatever reason in this game it seems like long green flag runs happen pretty regularly. Sheriff's retires. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do after that point. I don't know who would even be my favorite driver. Like, it might be Ross. I mean, if Ross could, like, just stop doing stupid things, which it seems like for the most part, ever since Gateway, he's stopped doing stupid shit, then maybe he could become my new favorite. He's just, I don't know. Part of me wants to like it, but then part of me doesn't. It's always this never-ending battle. It's hard. I don't know who the hell I'm gonna like after Truex is gone. I mean, if Chastain, from now to next year, doesn't do like horrifically stupid shit, maybe he can slip into that favorite driver category, at least among active drivers in the Cup Series. But then again, Allmendinger's going to the Cup Series, so that might be my new favorite, because I've already liked him beforehand. So I guess that might be probably, well, if he stays for 2024. I don't know how long his contract's gonna last, but I guess technically I already have him. So in my Halloween stream, I did like an 1.5-hour segment on my favorite drivers. Rewatch that, and you'll know where my favorite drivers are and where they list in. Because I guess technically I would have a couple of backup ones, either of Eric Jones or Allmendinger. So I guess technically I would have a couple of backup options that would, through just process of elimination, would be my favorite active driver. Let's see. What NASCAR wife I want? I don't really know a whole lot of NASCAR wives that I would simp for. I don't really know a whole lot of them, so I wouldn't be the one to guess. Parker was more successful. Yeah, Park was awesome. I'm happy he's getting an Xfinity ride. I don't know how good he's gonna do in the 48, but hopefully he can, have some pretty good runs. He really deserves so much more, especially what he's able to do in just that 75 truck. That's insane. So I always feel like he got dealt a bad hand with everything. So I'm hoping he can get, more opportunities and more stuff in the future. So I'm looking forward to that. At least the Xfinity series will be less unbearable because Gregson's going to be out. Same with Ty Gibbs. So that's going to make things so much more enjoyable to watch, because this year was like, I don't know. It's weird. The Xfinity series was really good this year, but at the same time, it doesn't make it enjoyable to watch when drivers I just absolutely despise win so goddamn much. With Gregson with 8, Ty Gibbs with 6. That's 14 wins there out of 33. Like, ugh. God. Just miserable to fucking watch. But we're not quite out of the boredom yet because we're very close to snagging a top 10. And, I mean, Hamlin's not really catching lap traffic yet. Also, with this stage being 60 laps, there's no pit stops. I mean, we're going to be good on fuel and tires, so yeah, it's just going to be just, 60 laps of unadulterated just getting through the field. I mean, we're doing that, but at the same time, Ross, why? Ross, why would you do this? I was just saying you might one day potentially be my favorite driver, and then you just absolutely run into my ass. Why? Why would you, like, that is unironically realistic of Chastain to do something that stupid. The game, it knew. That's adorable. Yeah, we're losing time to the leader. But, I mean, eventually. It sounds crazy, but eventually we're going to start reeling them in. I don't know when that's going to happen. So remember on like 101 difficulty, it took me like 30 plus laps. It took me like 35 laps to actually get to the lead. From starting in like the similar like qualifying position I started in this one. So that's my prediction. I'm going to say lap 40, 45 is when we're going to get the lead. That might be a bold statement, but it is possible. Hey, hello Bailey here. Thanks for tuning in. I think I'm starting this a little bit earlier than usual, or a little bit later, technically, because the race starts at 3. Usually when something starts at 3 like that, I've always started around 11:30. Usually I would always start it a little bit early, just because usually after the stream I would be hungry and I would just go and get something to eat. It's like it's become a Sunday tradition. I don't know if I'm going to do it this time or not. I probably will. Who knows, but yeah, that's the... I don't know why I went to that backstory. Oh, I hit Harvick. Is that front bumper damage? Nope. Our drapes will not match the carpet in this scenario. Yeah, inside the top 10. Gotta watch out for Chastain because he's just, just a nuclear reactor waiting to explode. We're gonna try to get by Harvick. After Harvick, I mean, we're gonna have a long gap to the next car, so then we can start talking about the Xfinity race. Yay! Can we clear Harvick? Yes, we can. Let me just make sure I get through this corner all right, because Chastain is still lurking behind me. All right, now that we have this position, let's talk about the Xfinity race. It was kind of, well, I really didn't care too much from the start because Allmendinger got completely screwed out of it. He was the best driver all year statistically and got cucked out of it. So that already kind of made me not care about the championship for too much because I know the best driver all year wasn't winning it. And the two drivers I despised the most were battling for the championship. And it's just like, well, like I had no investment. I had no emotional investment in it. And it was just, I just could not care. It's a shame because the racing was absolutely fucking amazing. And that was awesome. But the context behind it and the circumstances, holy shit, Reddick, that car low. I'm trying to have a moment here, Reddick, and you just ruined it. I couldn't even get down to the bottom again. There we go. So yeah, I just could not care. I cannot give a shit about those two pieces of shit drivers and damn near pieces of shit human beings for that matter. That I just had no interest in it. And I do think it's pretty hilarious. All the shit talking. Chastain, save it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why I'm now losing time. I thought I would start to pull away, or I don't know. But either way, all the talk, all this bullshit. Gregson said something where he's like, "Oh, I don't like Ty Gibbs," and we're racing championship with 3.5 men, and all this shit. Does nothing to him on track. What a bitch. What an absolute... That's like the one instance where I would be like, you know what? I would be okay with that. Ty Gibbs drives everyone like shit anyways. Might as well give it back to him. And Noah Gregson would be that type of driver for it. Didn't do it. All the lap cars just moved over for him. Like, Ty Gibbs just literally just got handed a championship by just the circumstances of this bullshit gimmicky format. And just all this talk, all this fucking talk about people wanting to do something to him, and then none of them did anything. What a fucking joke. And I'm just, it's so gross that a person that just drives everyone with no respect, thinks he's fucking Jesus and just delusional, and just has this absolute shit attitude, just gets to hoist a trophy. Gets so much things thrown to him. Then it has this awkward fucking speech about he doesn't believe in motivation. Some just really clunky dialogue that doesn't work. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Gets just everything he ever fucking wanted. No repercussions. There technically should have been some repercussions for the Martinsville shit, because they made a president with Bub Wallace intentionally dumping someone. But apparently this wasn't, which is bullshit and inconsistent, which is to be expected. Like, the next instance where something like that happened, yep, like, it shouldn't even matter, theoretically, about the size of the track, the speeds they're going. If you're going to intentionally hook someone, or even just dump them out of the way, I feel like that should be, you know, a fucking penalty. I mean, there's varying levels of it being bad, but it still should be in the same threshold of it being a penalty of some kind. It's just such bullshit. It's so stupid. And, you know, what this is just gonna feed into his ego that he could just get away with anything, which I don't think is gonna fly in a Cup Series at all. Because if Harvick has to deal with them, oh god, Harvick's gonna like rip them to shreds. Same with Kyle Busch. Like, those certain Cup guys aren't going to deal with it. Hamlin's going to probably use his car as a weapon. But he's not going to do anything out of the car because he's this old boy bait and cut bitch. But, no, it's just, Hamlin's going to probably do something. Maybe not, because, you know, it's Gibbs affiliate. Ooh, can't touch Gibbs. So, I don't know. Just just gross. It's just, you know, I'm just watching. It's not fun to watch just a driver get handed everything and just have the attitude of just being not humble, not appreciative of it, and just having a shit attitude and thinking they're Jesus all in the same, you know, thing. It's just gross. Absolutely fucking gross. And that was awful. So I can look at it from two aspects. One, the racing aspect was good. I like that, but in terms of just all this hype surrounding the race, where it was like, oh, no one's going to let him win the championship, and then they just move over for him, don't really, like, just stupid. So shockingly spineless of the field, and just a shame. It's just his ego's just going to go even higher. It's going to skyrocket through the roof. And, you know, Joe Gibbs, Ty Gibbs' family, they just, like, enable him, apparently. And Joe Gibbs talks about, oh, there's a process, he's got to learn, there's a process, and it's just, like, delusional, just, you know, for as much success Joe Gibbs has had, I feel like, at this point, it's just kind of sickening to see how he's handled his teammates, how he just throws them under the bus. Probably the shady shit that goes on. I mean, we've seen this with what he did to Kenseth, just completely getting rid of him. Clearly when Kenseth didn't want to go, put Jones in, but then doesn't really develop Jones properly or even gives him much of anything, and it almost makes him feel like the fourth wheel at the operation. You know, then all the stuff that happened with Kyle Busch. That whole situation's like such a gargantuan fumble to let go of a driver of that caliber. Like, what are you thinking doing that? It's just nuts. It's just absolutely nuts. I just don't understand it. He just makes really questionable decisions, and I don't know. And it's a shame because Truex is a part of that, but Truex is kind of like the anomaly in all that. All those other drivers have some issues or some kind of, I just have either some big problems with. Truex is the only one. And he kind of has some tendencies, but not to the degree of everyone else. So I don't know. Also, Truex took the lead back in the race. But yeah, I don't know why these always turn into like a podcast where I just talk about the race or just different stuff, but I mean, you're getting like a very extended race review on different things. I don't know. At least the truck race was good. I like that. Zane Smith got it. He flat out deserved it. He was really the best driver all year. And that's really all I want. Even if a driver I don't like let's say in this hypothetical universe, you know, Gregson was the best all year. I would theoretically, even though I don't like him, I would want him to win championship for the sake of legitimacy of the sport. At least I want that. Same way with Harvick in 2020. I don't like Harvick, but hey, if he was the best all year, he fucking deserves it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just... It just bugs me. You know, it sucks for Allmendinger. He just got completely cucked out of the championship. And that's really, that really should have been the talking point, or not really, like, a discussion. But, you know, the Ty Gibbs incident at Martinsville, that just kind of overshadowed all the Allmendinger stuff. And it's a shame. Because he really should have been in that Final Four. But, you know, that's just how it is. You know, it's just another instance where, you know, the format ruins another person's championship dreams and hopes. I don't know. But either way, we're really not doing anything in this race. I'm actually kind of amazed. Was 101 like the perfect difficulty? Now I have it to 102 and it's just too hard. Like, I thought I would be able to run them down or do something by now, but that really hasn't happened. I've just been stuck in 10th, 9th forever now. So, I don't know. Well, I guess this wasn't going to be as interesting of a race as I was thinking. I thought maybe I would start to run them down, but if I'm just going to be running like 10th or 11th the whole race, then I don't know. Thank God I have other things to talk about to kind of make this interesting or something, because yeah, I don't know what else I would really be talking about if I didn't have the championship race stuff. But yeah, truck race was fine. I just really hope, I don't know, one of these days they get rid of it. I would be so much more content if they just, or at least the idea I thought of when this playoff stuff happened back in like 2017 with the stage points and everything, is I thought in the final race they were gonna like give you all. It's not gonna just be a 100% just reset of the points. I thought all your stage wins, playoff points, and everything, all those would be like calculated or factored into the final race. So, like, obviously, the stages would still count and everything. So, you know, in this like, for example, going into like Phoenix, you know, Chase Elliott would have like 5,050 points, and then Logano or Chastain would have like 532, and then kind of go from there. I would much rather have that because it still puts emphasis on every single race of the season mattered. I would at least appreciate that more. I would much rather that. I feel like that would be appreciated more. I would like that a lot more. I don't know. It's better than just having everyone just be tied. I don't know. And the other thing too is why do we want stages? Well, the theory of stages, I hate the idea of it having yellows. I think most people can agree with that. I don't mind the fact that they reward points throughout a portion of the race, but stopping the race artificially because of a stage break is a problem. I've never liked that. I've always hated that. And that is an issue. Carry over the player points they got. Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do originally. I don't know why I thought that, but maybe because I thought it would make sense. But you know, in Brian France world, you know, you have to go into it with things not making sense to understand that. Oh yeah, that's what they wanted. I don't know. Jeez, we're barely gonna get 10th. We don't have to pit in this stage. Stage 2, we're gonna have to pit. Jeez, we're not really doing anything. I'm amazed. I thought we would be able to do something at this point, but I've been able to do nothing. I'm still losing time to leader. Still, I've lost ground. Like, a lot of people are lapped. Not as crazy as like on Heat 5, like on PC, because I think the modders tweak the AI performance so they're a little bit better. But in that one, like probably it might be about the same. There's a lot of people lapped down if I had to guess. Do you see Byron's car up there? His wheels are like red. That's really weird. It went away, but yeah, I don't know why that happens. It's only to his car. That was really strange. I guess I could theoretically add more grill tape to a non-existent part of the car that has grill tape, but you know, we could try that. Well, Byron's for position, so that's something, but yeah, I don't think we're going to have any chance to win. I can't even, we're not even close. I mean, I'm running pretty decent lap times for myself, but they're just, I didn't think going to 102 would just break it. I didn't think it would break I didn't think that would be the limit. I thought it would just be like right on that line of being really competitive, being really tough, but again, I suck with making adjustments to a car, so I don't know what to even make other than, like, up the tire pressures a tiny bit. Maybe that would help. But that's just insane. Like, even on the long run, they're still this damn fast. Like, their tire wear is on normal. I at least have mine on the longer run to have, like, more grip. That's just, like, their grip hacks are just absolutely insane here. We'll bring it home 9th. We're on lead lap. Truex got the stage win, so that's pretty nice. I don't know. A lot of people have to be a lap down after that one. 24 on lead lap, so we're going to pit. I'm going to make sure I hit my buttons properly, so we're going to pit. Up the grill tape a little bit. I don't know what the hell to do to this. Up these like a pound up. Right rear. Left rear, right front. We'll bump them up slightly. I don't know if that's even going to help. Why is Phoenix a half a mile wide? I don't know, Michael. I do not know. We gained... I need a drink. Why is Phoenix half a mile? I don't know. Do you see that, like, turns 1 and 2? There's no... I think they misplaced the... Well, actually, I'll show this. I think they misplaced the line. Because there is, like, a little bit of a banking dip. And I think that's where the line should be. But it's not. So it is weird. It is weird that it's not in the place where it should be. Also, that's a really good start. Because the line should be maybe right. I don't know. It just I'm glad you noticed that too, because I thought for sure something was off. But we did get off to a pretty decent start, all things considered. And we'll see if those up in the tire pressure is just a little bit of help a bit. And we are going to have a little bit better track position, so that might help us out. But we will see. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. The fanboy mode in me just went up a couple decibels. Oh, look at that. Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell's up there. Isn't that cute? But yeah. So this stage, it be long. 122 laps, double the stage 1 length. I don't know why, but that's probably akin to real life, so interesting, I guess. But yeah, it's so we will have to pit. We're about 80 laps, so yeah, when we do get to that point, see how it goes. I mean, it's nice that we're starting up front, a little bit better track position. You see that there in turn 3, there's a little tiny bit of a banking difference, so I think that's where the line should be. It's weird. As usual, they do the typical Heat 5 thing. They try to poke their nose in there. I thought Roots was gonna do like a watch party for the finale. I don't know if I'm just misremembering something. I thought that would have been a good stream opportunity. I thought that would be. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering it or something. But either way, I think it's pretty good that. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Well, we got track position, but I made that point like very clear, like 8 times now. Hey, Roots did the 99 cents with a burger. What? What does that mean? I'm so confuzzled, and because it's not $1, it's not gonna even pop up in my alerts. That's fucked up. I'm so perplexed. Ew, look at that burger too. Ew, it's got lettuce. Oh, it's got tomatoes. Ew. Ew. Then again, well, me and my food takes. We don't want to get into that. We don't want to get into my food takes category because it's atomic levels of bad. Wall, I'm not having your shit today. Thank you. The lettuce looks like spilled cheese. It does. Well, lost a little bit of ground there from the wall. But yeah. I mean, it seems like it takes about 25 laps to catch lap traffic, or 30, so hopefully by the time that happens, we're not like 5 seconds back, so we can actually start to make up some ground. But we've put a gap over 7th, so that's nice. Again, I'm running about as fast as I possibly can get, so maybe the tire pressure adjustment did help a little bit. Maybe I can go up like half a pound more. But we'll see if it works long run. Like I really don't want I don't want to be pinned like 10 laps before they do or something, because they burn off more. Oh yeah, I'm burning them up a little bit too much. It should be around like 240 something there, but it was like 260, so gotta dial it back a little bit if I can help it. But part of me is trying to. Well, when I was racing here before, I was kind of going back and forth on whether to downshift or not, and I just decided to not do that. It seemed like it didn't really make that much of a difference. So, ooh, look at that! Best lap ever, 26.5. Ooh. We're getting faster. Not like the Daft Punk song, but I guess it could be interpolated as that. So, I really thought we were not going to have any shot in this race at all. JC, you can't just say fuck the planet. That's not nice. The Earth has feelings. I think NASCAR, they do already have their own channel. They have their own YouTube channel. Fried chicken from Bojangles. Oh, don't you dare get on me about chicken foods. Yum. I wish I had a Bojangles near me. But yeah. I just... Well, I'm hungry now. I mean on TV. Oh. That would be kind of neat. I see what you mean now. That makes sense. I appreciate that. I like that idea. JC is one of those people that complain about the environment, but then does nothing to fix the environment. JC, you feeling okay today? He just said fuck the planet, like, damn. Well, at least I'll have you know that I don't drive anywhere anymore. I use my tricycle to get to point A to point B because I realized that my car was harming Earth. So I decided to not do that. Instead, I wanted to drive or tricycle to anywhere I needed to be. I will make it an all-day event. If I want food, well, that's a yellow. So that kind of messes things up. Nobody's pitting though, so that's interesting. But then again, they would have to... I don't know, but... Trying to figure out... Oh, why am I... where's... Joey Logano's 21st? Ah! That's funny. So, we got 25 on lead lap. Anyone DNF'd? Oh, we got people pitting in the back. Ooh, interesting. It's a smart idea on their end because they might be able to cycle out on the lead lap or something. But I need a drink. Well, this might help us out. Yeah, I'm using Cody Ware's car because I used random number generator and this is the number it picked for me. So by the rules, I had to go with it. Also, we almost got the lead there and I cucked Kyle Larson out of a good spot, so that was kind of funny. Now we got extra track position. And we were kind of holding our own pretty well, so maybe we could actually, dare I say, contend for this race win after all. It's wild. I didn't think that was going to be possible after how stage 1 went, because we were like 9 seconds back from the leader. But we got a shot now. Though Bell is giving me a very hard time letting me get by. It's almost like as if he's racing for a championship or something in this race. What are the odds? But yeah, gotta get up the tricks here. That's our next big battle. But where are your Christmas decorations? It's not Christmas yet. I don't really think I've ever really done much decorations in my room. I think jeez, I think the closest thing I've ever really done is just have like a little like mini Christmas tree in my room or something. That's really about it. I don't really... Where would I put that though? Actually, I have an idea, so I guess that wouldn't be that complicated. But it's not Christmas yet. We're not even to Thanksgiving yet. God, that's gonna be coming up soon too. Damn, Bell! How dare you race me? What is this, America? JC's gonna hate that because we're wasting so much fuel. You gotta be off the gas more. Only use 6% of your fuel per lap. Oh, that is... Oh, with that yellow, that did kind of... That is our first AI wreck yellow of the day. So that's interesting. Or technically our second yellow, but our first one for like an actual on-track incident of some caliber. I do not want Logano to win. That's cursed. I either want Chase or Chastain. Chastain for just like the memes, but Chase for just because he was the best all year. At least to me, no matter what, Chase will be a 2022 champion in my heart, because he really should be. I don't count as 2021 or his 2020 championship. Hey, hello, Mitch. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I think he said something about missing the Halloween stream. That was a good time. It's just a shame that the ignition race here was so terrible. We had like 40 yellows. I think maybe 4 of them were for me. And then the other 36 were from the AI. We had like 70 laps of overtime. Like the race almost became a 400 lap event. That's how bad it was. Because the AI just kept wrecking themselves in turn 1. At least here, it's like a race. But I mean, it's not really surprising because this is one of those tracks that was coded by 704 and Monster Games. Well, Monster Games really. I don't know why I keep saying 704. 704 just publishes it. Monster is the one that developed and coded stuff. But yeah, so that's why this track's pretty decent, is because this was by, this was from Monster Games. If we went to like Coda or like New Atlanta, that's mostly Motorsport Games stuff, and that's like awful. Hey, I could not get through turn 1. Yeah, it was a shit show. But it's realistic because that is what happened last year at Phoenix. Maybe I'm not trying to gaslight anyone. But yeah, that's exactly what happened last year. Everyone just kept wrecking in turn 1. There was like 40 overtime finishes. You can ignore what Racing Reference said because it's all a hoax by the government from the fish aliens that are trying to confuse you. So don't listen to that. It's even the race was manipulated. It was photoshopped, and it was all just it was L. Ron Hubbard's plan to sabotage the 2021 championship. So that's part of the ritual from Michael Myers. Also, we're closing in on Truex a little bit. No, NASCAR. JC, you can't say that. I am a shill. I have to... You can't... I can't even say it with a straight face. I would say it's worth the money if it's on, like, a discounted price. And it depends on what you would want. Like, if you want to race as, like with the next-gen cars, then I guess it would be for you. It just depends. But I would definitely say at some kind of discounted price would be ideal. Maybe on Black Friday or something. Wait, hold on a second. My question is, Reynolds had no issues winning in the Atlanta race in this game. Wait, I won. I won that. What? What? You gaslighting me now? Are you trying to flip the script? No. No, I won in Atlanta. What are you talking about? I led like 62 of the 81 laps. What? I'm so confused. Chris, you might be you might have a Mandela effect. Because that's just wrong. I know Mertz had a little bit of issues, but I didn't. You're misremembering. Oh, we're going for the lead. I didn't think we're that close. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, stuff's about to happen. Oh, I meant... I would not say Mertz is that bad. I think he just... Mertz is a whole different beast in terms of, like, the style of videos he makes. He's more on just, the charm with him is... He's just entertaining to watch. I don't think I'm that entertaining to watch. I more or less want to try to do as good as I possibly can while I interject some words sometimes. Basically, I'm saying I'm better Mertz at the games. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. But it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because he's way more entertaining than this definitely shows in terms of his growth and subscriber stuff, so. It's just different mediums. Different things. This Atlanta race wasn't... What? JC! My brain's starting to fall apart here. JC, Mertz did run Atlanta in his career mode. I mean, it was only a 13% race, and it was one of those... I feel like I'm... Somebody said about... Who uses the word gas? It's my new word of the year. I feel like people say that word like pretty often. That's not like an outdated word. You're trying to gaslight me now. Damn, we were really close to getting by Truex though. But this is about what I was kind of expecting this race to be. You know, difficult to get the lead, but not impossible. And this is I mean, maybe the tire pressures, maybe those helped a little bit. What happened to Dale Reynolds? Well, Dale Reynolds essentially has a kid. He's living his own life and doing other stuff, and just doesn't have the time to make videos like he once did. So, yeah, I'm happy for him. He seems like he's in a really good place in his life. I couldn't be happier for him, really. He's just doing his own thing. That's why he's just not doing videos and stuff. I think he's only maybe uploaded one video this year. Yeah, he has essentially a family now. He has a kid he has to raise, so you know he's got his own stuff to do. Sliders for 2015. I've heard like Oni and G say that pretty recently. Well, I'm gonna keep using it. What's another alternative for it? Bacon strips? Is that the new word for gaslighting? Bacon strips?
Still there.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna keep using it. Well, Chase Elliott's now up here. Same with Bowman. So, I mean, we're really close to getting the lead. He's just fast enough, and it's bugging me. I can't clear him. I mean, I think maybe Lab Travis is going to have to come and save the day for us. I'm hoping everyone when they do pit, they don't do any cheeky strategies. They just all take 4 tires and move on. I mean, we're there. We're so close. Still have yet to lead a lap, and it's been like 106 laps race. 106 laps since this event. I can barely speak. Oh, oh! Really? Really, game? You're really gonna crash on me? Why can't I just have something just be simple? Why did it have to crash? That's the game. That is just the game just completely. What do I do now? I honestly thought the stream froze or something happened. Why? What the fuck do I do now? I mean, we're like 107 laps into that race. Is there any sound coming? There is sound. What? Oh my god, how? It's not like I had this game on for like hours. Try pressing the phone. That's a good idea. So what happens if I click it again? Our championship race. And it ends like this for the season. Like, what are the frickin' odds? That is like the antithesis of this game. I've had it happen on Heat Ultimate Edition Plus, where I would go through like the round, like I would finish like the round of 12, and it would just crash the whole game. Something really weird. Like I don't know what happened. Oh. Ow! So Chase wins the championship. Apparently so under rain delay. The universe couldn't handle Cody Ware being second, going for a lead, and it just... That's really the only explanation I have for it. Is that. I mean, 109 laps, 107 laps, and 312. I mean, I guess we'll have to just redo this and have it be like a 50% race, because we were pretty close to like getting to like lap 160. Did all this stuff on PC. All this stuff on PC, no issues. So end the stream. JC, I can't just end the stream an hour in. I can't. I gotta at least finish this. Whether it's like I have to go do like make it 50% or something. I don't know where I'm going. I just have to shut the game off. No, not that. No, not that. No, wait. I'm not going to ignition. options. No, not... Oh my God. Get all my buttons mixed up. Fine, we'll close it. Oh, why? Why? Oh, there's gonna be copyrighted. No, is there copyright? I don't even know. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna be safe. Where's the game audio? Where's that at? No, stop, 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 stop. Loud. Probably loud. Get. All right, where is my? There it is. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. That. Music. I don't know if there's music. I'm just gonna keep talking because sometimes when you go to the bacon strips and you go to chicken strips I love chicken strips and fries. They're really good. Honestly, usually that's kind of like my favorite to-go food whenever I go, like the chicken strips and bacon and all that stuff. So okay, we're good. All right. Well, let's try this again. We're gonna stick with Cody Ware. The game will not let. I mean. Oh, it's gonna probably fuck my, Let's go to my race settings. Make sure all this is, good to go. 50%. We're gonna change the tire wear to ×2, so it matches with that. More grip, strict yellows. All that's good to go. Alright. Now let's go to Phoenix. I went to the wrong thing. Oh my god. Go to the... There we go. Alright. 156 laps. Copyright. Well, JC, I'm sorry. You know, sometimes an egg is eggier when you egg the egg. How am I using the Xbox controller on a Switch? Good question. Phantom, who was in chat a little bit ago, he mailed me an 8-bit do, which is a USB wireless adapter that works for the Switch. When you plug it in, you can connect it to your Xbox One controller. That's pretty dope. That's awesome. Appreciate that he did all that. And it works nicely. So I'm really proud of that. So you're using a Switch controller? No, I'm not. I'm not. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it.
Welcome to the NASCAR season finale.
So we are going to qualify again. I just can't believe that happened. I can't believe the game fucking froze. Like, what kind of freaking bullshit is that? I've never, at least ever since I've been playing this game, I never had it just freeze up on me. Does it give you progressive gas? Yes, it does. And that's what I like about it. It's really, really nice. The only thing that's going to suck about this is in stage 1. That was a terrible corner. In stage 1, we're going to suck pretty badly just because we don't really have the little bit of tire pressure adjustments I did have in it. It did seem like that helped out the car a lot. So we're probably going to start... Yeah, we're going to start worse. Much worse. That was not perfect. 25, 26... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's only like a 10th worse. That's actually not as bad. Okay. We'll just give Cody Ware another, like, leg injury. Yeah, thanks, game. This game is ass, let's face it. I faced it for quite a while. Audio glitch. Yeah, it's everything, you know. So... Well, on ignition, my car lost engine noise like 10 laps in, and it just became like a freaking... it became electric, essentially. I'm glad you knew what I meant by progressive gas. I had an idea. I had only an idea, and I just kind of assumed that you were meant like, you know, the pressure. I don't know. Yeah. Imagine the race somehow froze. Yeah. Imagine that. Oh, poor Trek's not going to have a good race now, it seems like. Brian Blaney, okay. This game is ass, just face. It does sound... Oh, hey, we're going to get 2 more spots. So, who got sent to the back? Don't know.
Let's get the season finale underway and crown a Cup Series champion.
Ah, yeah, Logano. Yeah. That's great. I love seeing that. Good day. Good day. It's always good to see Joey Logano in the back of the pack. All right, attempt number 2. Not for me DNFing or anything. It's just the game just refused to work. So we'll try to do what we can to get a top 10 in stage 1, similar to what we were doing before. So, yeah, so since this is basically... Oh, God. Hi, Corey LaJoy. Damn. Yeah, so we got 29 laps and 39 in the fuel. So, yeah, pitting won't be an option, just like how it was in the actual stage 1. Can't wait to pit so I can make those adjustments. But now Chastain's leading the championship, apparently. I don't know how you even fact. I guess we're just gonna go by just the actual final results and not just everything else. So I'm assuming that's what we're just gonna base on. If we based on just when the game froze originally, then technically Chase Elliott. But I don't think we're gonna have a rain delay in real life that's gonna match this game freezing. Like that's the only way we can equate it to in real world terms. So this is not really. This is kind of not the opposite. This is kind of the opposite of everything else. What I was expecting. But yeah, we're doing good. About to crack almost in the top 10. Hello, Snot. Welcome. Okay, now that I finished NASCAR Heat, like on the Switch. I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be a little more straightforward, just stuff on the channel, just a mix between the World of Outlaws Dirt Racing and NASCAR Rivals Career Mode. I do want to work on the Robin video. I started scripting some stuff for it a couple nights ago, and I want to do that. And the format's gonna be a lot different, where each part's gonna be around like 20 to 30 minutes, which means roughly 5 to 6 pages of a script per episode. So that should make things a little more easier, and just they should be able to come out a little more often than just like one a year. So that would be nice, because I still, the thing is, like, I still think about that whole like series and project and stuff, because I love that character so much and everything. So I really want to continue it, but just I'm so busy with other things. I have to prioritize my Let's Play video stuff first, and then that's like second, which is a shame, because I feel like I definitely enjoy working on the Robin stuff way more. But yeah, so it will be nice during the off season to probably start doing that, just to get some of that done. I love to finish off all of the Water 7 part before February, but I doubt it. But I can try. But yeah, we're up to 8th. We're about to crack into 7th. Never mind. Hello, Bowman. Damn. Honestly, this track has better... It does. Primarily because this is a Monster Games like coded track, so yeah, it's going to be a lot better than Ignition. Because Ignition, we had like 40 yellows, 70 lap overtimes, and they just kept wrecking. I lost like the sound, like my car engine noise, like 10 laps in, so it just became electric. It was just a complete shit show disaster. At least here, it's a little more tolerable. Yeah, I can't wait till I pit to make those adjustments, because I can definitely feel the difference. It's nice that my just scrappy random adjustment helped. So I'm proud of myself in that regard. But yeah, the thing too with this race now being so much shorter, same with the stages, is lap traffic's not going to be as big of a threat as before. We're not going to have nearly as much people lap down like we did originally. Before we had like 25 or something on lead laps, so that's going to be another interesting layer. Stage 1, I don't even really think lap traffic's going to be a factor at all. But now we're just kind of stuck around that 3-second bracket. Kyle Larson took the lead over Chastain. Well, it's definitely playing out a lot better than the original stage 1, where I was running like 10th, like 9 seconds back. Now we're kind of keeping even, so I don't know if I've just gotten better. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just gotten better at it. It's weird. I didn't think I was gonna at least be this close to leaders. I thought I would just kind of, I don't know. It's interesting. But then again, well, I mean, it did start in the back, pretty similarly to this. So.
Keep hitting those marks, driver. You'll keep getting better.
I mean, we're starting to close in a little bit. I don't know. It's weird with this game. Usually, there would always be that one person that pulls away, or it's a little more spread out. But here, like, it's weird to see like this, just the top 6 just all together. Usually it's a little more spread out. I mean, behind me it is, but I don't know why up at the front it's all packed together. Like, I don't know. Especially with everything like ×2 now, it's going to be, I mean, it should take us a little bit. I mean, the time it'll take for us to start to reel them in should happen a little bit sooner. So instead of like 30 laps, it might be right around 15, which would make sense because we actually are starting to close in on leader just a little bit. But I do think I got a car to win this race. As weird as that may sound, because I still have yet to actually lead a lap because the game literally like willed itself to not work anymore for that to happen. I think it's still possible we can get this dub. Yeah, so far, yeah, I don't know, I'm worried about the Cup race. These Gen 7 cars seem to suck at these type of tracks. I mean, the spring race really wasn't that good, so I'm not really expecting much to hear. So, I don't know, Martinsville wasn't too great either. It was alright. I just got a weird feeling it's going to be very underwhelming. But I could be wrong. It could just turn out to be, like, insane. Yeah, we're starting to close in on leader just a little bit more. 10 laps to go in the stage. I'm assuming stage 2 is going to be like 60 laps or something. It's going to be a lot longer than this one. For whatever reason, this stage is... or stage 2 is 2 times longer than stage 1. So I'm going to assume it's going to be right around 60 or 58 laps or something. But yeah, it's weird. As you see on the long run, the car gets faster, and I don't know how or why that is. I really don't. It was the same with Heat 5 as well, so it's just weird.
Wow, that's mad.
Yeah, that was our fastest lap in the race itself. Don't know why. If we could somehow snag a stage win, that would be pretty cool. I really hope we could pull that off. Poor Chastain's trying so desperately up there, I just noticed that. No, look at Briscoe up there. In my original run, he was running like 20th. What a contrast. Stenhouse is up in 9th. Guess I'll be kind of morbidly curious to see where Logano's running at, because he started in the back. Usually when like a fast driver starts in the back, they just are really quick in the race in general for whatever the reason. So I'm thinking it might be that kind of scenario too. Well, kind of caught up to these people. You know, the only other problem is actually making any sort of meaningful passes, which, you know, is actually going to be able to do that. The lap traffic's not going to really play a factor. Stage 2 will definitely be a little more interesting because we're going to put in those tire pressure adjustments, and we're also going to have the proper track position this time, so we're going to be a little more up at the front. So it will be a little more, I guess, interesting. I think we should be able to probably pull. I mean, we're already doing this good already. Then, yeah, I think we should be pretty good for stage 2 once we put those little bit of adjustments in. So what's interesting is we got 2 of the championship 4 up here of Chastain and Chase Elliott. Bell is nowhere to be found in this timeline, and Logano started in the back. So yeah, interesting. So I don't know what this game's trying to say, and like what it's gonna predict in like the winner to be. Apparently, it's thinking Chastain's gonna be the leader. I don't know, or the championship winner. But yeah, with 3 to go, yeah, they're just gonna catch lap traffic. So that's kind of, it's a little heartbreaking because it's just a little too late for it to really make any sort of impact on the leaders, so we can actually like BS some extra spots. Uh-oh, we're about to actually make a spot up. Things are going to happen. And yeah. It took long enough for us to get side by side with anyone. Now my tires are 1. Yeah, I think I'm probably pushing it way too much. Lap traffic's almost going to be a factor. Let's see if we can actually clear him when we get to the line. And yes, we will. Alright. So we'll wrap up P1 in 6th. Larson gets the stage win. And that was pretty good, all things considered. So now we'll pit, get our 4 tires in fuel. Make some adjustments to the car. Logano got to 13th. Damn. Wow. So we're going to pit. Up that up a little bit. Same with that. Alright, that's what we had before. So that should be good enough. Then we'll see how that all works for this stage. Okay, Chastain only lost 2 spots.
Carter's got the flag in hand. All right, it's coming to green. He's got his nose in there to your door.
60 lap stage, alright. So now we'll see what we can do with proper track position, better adjustments in the car, and a 60 lap stage where there should be a lot more. Actually, yeah, we will have to pit, similar to how it was in stage 2. So yeah, that'll be another interesting layer to the race to see how that plays out. And right now, it's not really an ideal situation because we're stuck on the outside. I would preferably not want that. I'd like to get to the inside if I can help it. Poor Chastain has been the biggest loser. We're just going to back off here because I really want to get to that bottom lane. Ooh, look at Hamlin going for lead. What a try hard. And he's going to get the lead. Can anyone see Chase Elliott's car have, like, yellow wheels? I know I'm not seeing things, but that just... That was the same with Byron before, so I don't know why that's like a Hendrick... Is that like a Hendrick exclusive glitch thing? It's weird to me. Oh yeah, alright, well. Maybe we just don't have the short run speed, but long run wise, it should be pretty good. Especially with how this game is at Phoenix. For whatever reason, there's always just long green flag runs, so that's gonna be in our favor by a lot. But for now, we'll just kind of hang on, try not to lose too much time. They're going to be running like 26 2s or 5s, or not 2s, but they're going to be running pretty quick, all things considered. Well, Truex is moving up through the field. I don't know where he started, like, I think he finished 11th in stage 1, so nice to see him run better. We're trying our best to move up. Poor Chastain got completely screwed on that start. He was running about second. So yeah, he got messed up big time. I'm side by side with Chastain now, trying to get around him here. Yeah, either way, we're gonna see how this works. I'm just hoping we can pull off the dub. Just for the memes. It'd just be funny to see Cody Ware win. Clear Chastain is the other question. Yes, we can. Alright. Sure Cindric doesn't get to the inside of me here. Perfect. A little blocky, but we're good. JC, why'd you shout? Why'd you, like, yell my name in all caps? Why did you do that? Allmendinger's driving at 23. Why? Oh, is this breaking news? Well, oh shit, well... I don't know how to feel about that. I wasn't emotionally prepared to handle this information. I mean, I'm up for Allmendinger to get to get in the car, but why does this it feels like this happens more than once whenever I stream. There's like always something happening, and I miss it. Read the chat. Let me look at chat. Oh, family emergency. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that with whatever's going on with Ty, but that's nuts. They replaced the replacement driver after replace. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is true. Oh, that's a mindfuckery. When was the last time that's ever happened where they had to replace a replacement driver? Oh, that's my brain's like scrambled from thinking about that. So we're oh my god, what a fucking what a confusing scenario. So wait, who's driving to 23? See this? Just bring Kurt back. He's 95%. That's good enough. Just bring Kurt back. see this. All this would be easier if Kurt just ignored safety and just came back. Oh shit. That's what a mess. What a confusing mess that all is.
Car there on the outside. You're all clear up top. Back it down.
Oh god, game. Okay. Alright, well. I think that helps us out. No, Gregson wrecked or something, so that's funny. I did see something about Steve Letarte. I saw that on Twitter earlier this morning. I still think it's too early to pit. I think we could theoretically make it, but I'm just gonna stay out with the rest of them. We're just gonna be dumb just like them. That's a baffling situation, all that. Jeez. So 42 to go. I don't think we would have made it if I did pit there. I don't know. Well, Logano's up here, so he's fast. If the game's really gonna think he's gonna win a championship, I'm gonna be very upset. The game is simping for him really hard right now. We'll see. I mean, everyone's on a little bit older tires now, so that should help us out a little bit. Maybe that's gonna make things a little bit easier for us. What a wild set of circumstances going on Twitter. Good lord.
Hold your line. Clear high, bud. Hard from the outside, outside. Got one looking low. Clear low, bud. Careful, still there.
Well, I can't really fault NASCAR for these issues. I mean, those are kind of just like family or medical emergencies that really have that's not NASCAR's fault. John Hunter in there. It would make the most sense if he's even still at the track. I mean, this is on such short notice. I mean, I don't know if he's even still there or not. I think Kurt's in Phoenix. Put Kurt in the 23. Put Kurt in the 23, please. I need it. About 18 laps till I pit. I don't know. I mean, we're definitely not doing as good as I was thinking. I thought I would be a little bit higher up in the field.
That was a great lap.
But, ooh, look at that lap time. That's our best one of the race. Not of all time, but best one of the race. So that's really good. I'm doing something right somewhere, apparently. It would be surreal. It'd be like the biggest opposite day ever. Innocuous. JC, you're saying words. You're saying big words again. I can't comprehend that.
Car on the outside now. Stay low. Still there. Still there.
Can I finally
Outside.
pass someone? Daniel Hemrick? What? What? Oh my god, that's baffling. I didn't have that on my bingo card today.
No pressure from behind.
What a freaking wild, like, last 20 minutes on Twitter, probably. .4 seconds back. I mean, we're starting to do something. Well, that's kind of nice.
Still there.
Didn't think I would get side by side with Larson, but I mean, we're trying to do something. We're gonna be pinned here pretty soon, but yeah, it does seem like as the run goes on, car definitely does start to get a little bit better.
Stay on the bottom right here.
It's kind of like how Allgaier's car was in the Xfinity race, where it took a while, it took a long time for the car to come in. It's kind of just like that, for using it as a reference. Actually, he's made contact with Lars, but we're okay. Alright, 28 to go, 11 in the fuel.
Outside by himself.
Should, I mean, I like to think we'll finally clear Larson. There we go, finally. Sheesh, I mean, he really he gave me a fight for it. So we have Truex 5th, Kyle Busch 4th. Stenhouse he's 3rd? What kind of freaking race is he having? Oh my god, that's nuts. I didn't even notice that.
You're wearing out the rubber here.
JC is, I mean, he's like flipping tables. He's so baffled, and that is really bizarre. It's like he said, like, why is Hemrick racing a Toyota car? Like, that's typically been like a Chevy driver. That does, I'm lost. I'm very, very confused. It just doesn't even sound right.
That car ahead of you is pitting.
Oh, there goes Kyle pitting. So we do got a couple of people pitting a little bit early. That's probably smart on his part, but I just don't trust the game to do something weird for it to just mess everything up. I mean, I'm gonna have to pit here eventually because that right front is getting very destroyed. So I'm assuming another like 2 or so laps we're gonna probably have to pit.
All right, he's waving you off out front.
There goes Chase Elliott. There goes, oh, I don't know what Truex was doing, but that's not good. We might just have a pit just so we can not lose as much time to them. So I think we're gonna have to grit our teeth here and just kind of pit now, take our chances. I really don't hope nothing stupid happens. I think Truex gonna pit as well if I had to guess. No, he's not.
Watch those tires. Winter pit road too fast. Get the black flag this time.
I was fucking speeding. Oh my god, why? Why do I do such stupid fucking shit? Oh, I'm upset. That was like 10 miles an hour over the limit. Oh, God. I'm making this race so much harder on myself than it has any right to be. Yeah. So we're going to be like half a lap down after all this. I mean, we'll still be on a lead lap. I don't know where the hell it's going to place us now. Probably like 15th, 20th. Ugh. God damn. Nothing could go right today. That's just grueling. That's just absolutely fucking grueling to have that happen. So we're currently a lap down. Cindric still has the pit stop. Damn, this last stage is going to be really tough. I mean, it's so hard to move up through the field. As is. Oh, this is going to really screw things up. We did have a couple of people pit when that one yellow came out, but I don't think they can make it on fuel, as far as I know. So those like 2 or 3 cars that did pit, they might just break this entire race and have like so many people trapped a lap down. The only thing we can do now is just get a couple more spots. Which I think we should be able to do without too much of a problem. Oh, if I can only dream about Kurt running.
That lap was better than last.
But I know that's not going to happen. a couple of spots here, so that's going to help us out a little bit. Any extra spots we can try to get here can remedy just the situation we're in with this race. So if we could somehow get a couple more spots, then that'll be good. It's going to take us like the rest of stage 3 to get back up there. So I'm just worried about it. Boy, if those 3 stay out the rest of this stage, then they're gonna have the 10,000 strat IQ. I didn't think they had it enough to make it, but it seems like they're gonna be able to. But still got 14 more laps, so I think it still kind of theoretically messed them up. Go to the inside of LaJoy. Should be able to get the preferred lane here in the corner to make this pass. Same with Suarez. Okay, okay. Now a little sketchy.
Hold your line here. Got one up top. Nobody out back here.
Damn, when 23rd is about to lap 39th or 40th, then yikes to poor Biffle.
Clear all around.
Well, the 23rd, 22nd, 21st are right up in front of me. Aww. Oh, the 2311 cars are right next to each other on track. That's adorable. Not adorable that Kurt's around 21st, but adorable the circumstance. Alrighty, cop to Bubba. Now we'll just have to... Alright, finally. Finally, Gregson's pitting. Thank goodness. Same with whoever else is staying out. But they stay out a long time. I mean, that almost... I mean, if there was a better timed yellow, I mean, that would have worked out perfectly. J.G. Ailey's up there. What a universe that we're in, but we should be able to get to that spot, so that's going to move us up another position in the field order. So that, in the field order, so that's going to be a little bit better for us. Do I worry with these other guys pitting? I mean, are they still going to be on lead lap after all this? Will they not? Like, if so, then are they just going to stay out when the stage ends? And is that going to bunch the field up? Like, I feel like there's so much things that could go wrong. There goes Yaley down pit road finally, so that's going to put us back on lead lap. I don't know if there's anyone else that's staying out. We're 19th. Should be 18th once... Alright, so everything's back to normal. Hamlin's in the lead. We're going to get to 18th place with Yaley down pit road. Might be able to get to Byron here, so... And we did lose a lot of time with that penalty, but it doesn't seem like it's going to hurt us as badly as I was fearing. So we're still going to end out decently. Like, I thought we were going to be like in the 30s somewhere, but we're able to make a decent enough rebound. This will be for position.
Looking forward here.
Beautiful.
Clear outside.
P17. 16th is right there on pit road. So Harrison Burton will be 15th essentially. No? Okay, I guess I was wrong. We are going to up the tire pressures just like maybe half a pound up just to see if that's going to help us out. That might, we'll see if that's going to be the difference or not.
Bottom looks good.
But even still, I mean, we're still going to end out of this like pretty good. If that was just a normal pit cycle, then we would be pretty close to being in the lead right now.
All the way up. Get up.
Might have lost a little bit of time, but overall we would probably be in the lead because we're right at 15 seconds. 14.9, so we would be like barely in the lead. So 15th is second half up the road, so yeah, we're not going to get to them.
All right, I need 2 more good laps from you. Careful, still there. Clear all around.
Hopefully we get some spots under pit road. We can start on the inside and really just attack the inside line there on the start. That's really like our only big chance of getting some positions is just through that. Yeah, with the stage, yeah, white flag for stage 2. Hamlin's leading. He's just, you know, boring everyone with the race. Catching Bowman, but too little too late. You see how many cars are left on lead lap after all this now. Yeah, that was not that bad. I really didn't think I was gonna... I thought I was gonna lose way more spots than that. So we currently have Kyle Busch. So technically Logano is our championship Ford leader with Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain up there. And then Christopher Bell. Oh, he's a lap down. Oh. We're gonna pit. Just those up by like half a pound. Go from there. We're on the inside line. Perfect. That's just what I wanted. So we'll see how this goes now. I think Gregson stayed out. Here we go. Yeah, well, that's going to cause some problems because Gregson's not super fast, so that's going to stack up the inside line, so we might be able to BS a lot more spots than I'm going to give myself credit for. So we're going to have about a 65 lap dash to the finish. He's actually holding up. Yeah, he's actually doing decent. I thought he was going to stack up the field a lot more. So yeah, 60 to go. 39 the fuel. We can maybe get away with taking right side tires on this on a green flag pit stop, but don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know what happened in front of me. There was like a checkup or something. Sheesh. That puts us back in the top 10. Logano's gonna get shuffled on the high side. Chase Briscoe all of a sudden now getting the second. Yeah, anything to not have Logano win, that would be really nice. Go Chastain or Chase. I think Chastain's behind me, so that's not really going to help. Yeah. Briscoe to the lead. I am baffled by that. Logano's dropping back. You love to see it. Now we'll just see how much they can pull away from me or not. I don't think that's going to happen.
Still there.
But Logano is going to get held up by Gregson a little bit, so that's going to probably help us get to 8th and 7th there subsequently. Oh, look at Kyle Busch going for the race lead. Can you imagine that? His last race with M&M's wins. That'll be cute. I don't think Gibbs is going to let that happen. They're going to make that car terrible for him, probably.
Still there.
Kind of like how it was in Martinsville, where he was just, like, shockingly awful. Like, that was just... I mean, the fact that BJ McLeod was able to pass him on track, I feel like that's almost kind of says it all, just how little Gibbs cares about him. I mean, they're literally just giving him just the bare minimum of stuff, which is really sad to see that whole tenure just fall apart like that because Gibbs is such a petty bastard.
You're all clear up top.
Here we go, up to 7th. Oh, that's Brad, okay. I thought it was Gregson for a second, but no, that's Brad, alright. Good job for Brad. Poor Brad, he has a good race in Martinsville and then gets DNQ'd and then loses that, like, 5th place or 4th place or 6th place finish or whatever he was running. Just a shame. I don't know, it's poor Brad just keeps getting screwed in different ways. Logano tried to do something there, but I didn't allow it. Yeah, the Kyle Busch stuff. Like it got to a point where it was just it wasn't really funny anymore seeing him just like DNF or wreck. It just starts kind of getting sad because like I can only unless maybe it was Logano. Logano would probably be a different story, but yeah, it's just after a certain point I just kind of started to feel bad for him. It's just so many of these incidents weren't even really his doing. Just random shit happens or the car just explodes. Logano tried to do something there, but I said no to that.
Bottom lane moving. All clear to the bottom. Hold your line here. Still there.
Well, still hanging on to the about under almost a second back, under a second back. It was right around that range for a little bit now.
Still there.
I'm just trying to think like what are the AI gonna do? Because they weren't pitting exactly like 40 laps into a run. They were pitting right around like 30, 35. And I don't know if they can make it on just taking right side tires. And I feel like we got enough laps in the race that we could probably make up that difference just taking 4. Even if they take rights, we can probably reel them back in. At least I would like to think so. So, don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out if it just keeps going green, which I'll be shocked if it actually does. Reminds me a lot of Vegas, where the field's like really bunched up. It was just really hard to pass. It's kind of the same type of thing here. I mean, we gotta be running just about the same type of lap times at this point.
Careful, still there.
Damn, I wish the game never froze, because I feel like that was gonna be a really good battle between me and Truex. This run hasn't been like as good. Really haven't got anywhere close to the lead. We've been kind of in this lead pack, but haven't been able to do a whole heck of a lot.
Stay low.
He's giving me the bottom. There wasn't really enough to do anything with it. Starting against that little bit of sweat moding going on now. It's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the sweat. Hello, Omani. Yeah, my day's been alright. No big complaints on my end. It's been good. I don't know. I mean, they're going to be catching lap traffic soon, so it should mess them up.
Still there.
But I'm not sure if Logano's up here too. He's just poking his nose. Poor Chastain. I don't know what happened to him. He was running up front for stage 1, and then he just kind of vanished.
Top's covered. Stay on the bottom.
So I guess it wouldn't be shocking if the game predicts Chase Elliott's going to be the champion. I would be fine with that because he was the best all year.
Still there.
But if the game's thinking Kyle Busch is going to win, I just don't think that's possible. I really don't think that's going to be a possibility. Well, we'll be just about hitting our first lap car pretty soon.
Still there.
Well, look at that. Briscoe gave me room. I try to take advantage of that, but I don't think we're going to have the run up the corner. Not even side draft helped me there. Or I wasn't close enough to really utilize it.
Headlight out on your bumper. All clear. All clear. No pressure out back.
Well, we'll see how this kind of plays out. But so far it looks like, oh yep, lap traffic playing a factor. Good to see.
Careful. Still there.
And Chase Briscoe again just continues to have this epic battle for 7th or 6th.
Got one high now. Looking outside now.
Alright, props to the AI field. They actually all got around him pretty good, but it looked like Briscoe might have gotten held up by Biffle a little bit. And because of that, we're going to sneak into 6th place. I think, and now our tires have been worn. 14 laps. Yeah, we're kind of... I guess that kind of shows that we're burning them off a little bit more, because before they were getting around like that 20% range, right with about like 11 or 10 laps remaining on the fuel. So yeah, that kind of shows that we're burning them up a little bit more. But yeah, actually that was for I didn't even notice it. That's P5. Thank you, J.J. Yaley, for holding people up. Now we're up to 5th. Actually lost a little bit of time to the leaders, shockingly. I'll bring the tire gauge back up here so I can look at that more. But the AI should be pinned here pretty soon. Very curious to see what their strategy is going to be. I mean, if they take right side tires, I just don't see how it's going to work. Because even my left front is at a 45. Like that's not going to make it to the end if they just take rights. So it shouldn't work. The more lap traffic screwed everyone up. That just stopped me. Larson had to hit the brakes. Now Truex kind of got held up by him as well. Trying to give everyone as much room as I can. Yeah, me and Larson just became a badass and split him. But poor J.J. Yaley is going to hold up Larson because Larson he tried to go up high and it didn't work. Oh, what a shame. But that's for 4th. Damn, we'll take 3rd. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to pin here pretty shortly. A couple laps we're going to head down Pirro, but Kyle Busch getting absolutely destroyed by lap traffic. Love to see it. Same with Hamlin. Why is Ryan Blaney back there? Ew. What happened to poor Ryan Blaney? I don't understand that. But we're going to probably have to pit early just because our tires are so shredded. Because I'm just not sure how that's going to work when we... I mean, it's a gamble pitting that early. Because I just don't trust the AI, but I have to. I might be able to make it one more lap around here. We're stretching it. As long as it gets... I was going to say, if it got to 1, like, right... I don't know how we're going to save a percent of tires before the thing blows out. But yeah, we're pitting. Slow down. Stop. Okay. I mean, we're going to... Just take it easy. Don't blow the damn thing out. That's too slow. That's way too slow. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Jeez, that was could have been a more terrible stop. But we're good. What the? Is that legit? Holy shit. Wow, that's... If that's legit, that's awful. Okay. This is gonna be fucked up. But... maybe this will be Ty Gibbs' turning point to be humbled a little bit and appreciate life, or just be better through something this tragic. You don't know. That could be his wake-up call in a fucked up way. Obviously, no one wants that to happen, but that's actually legit. Then, yeah, that really fucking sucks. Especially the timing of that. Ugh. see how this plays out in the race itself. I mean, a lap down here, but everybody else should be pitting here. I mean, we're going to be... I mean, this is such a massive undercut. This should theoretically work, but I don't know if it will. Because they might just take right side tires. You know, there's a couple people pitting now. I don't know. It's weird. This race is going to come down to pit strategy. Damn, fastest lap of ever at this track. Jesus. Alright, that was good. Need to make up that time we lost, try and get down to pit road and not blow a tire out, so... This is going to be a big deciding factor because those cars, I think they took 4, which is probably the smart move to do. However, I don't know how the hell this is all going to work out now. I mean, lap traffic could really mess things up too. Logano pitted so much later than everyone else, that might really hurt him. This race got really weird. I don't know how this is all really going to play out. Oh, we're 4th. Bounce down pit road, so we should cycle out to 3rd. We're not even really going to lose that much time. Really, maybe about a second, but we're going to probably get all that back just from lap traffic stuff, so... Yeah, now it all of a sudden just came down to Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and me. I'm only about a second back. Alright. Nice to see how that all cycle out normally as it should. Got, Hamlin's got lap traffic to deal with. That's good. That could help us out. But this is not going to be easy trying to get back up there. Even after, I don't even know if we really lost a whole lot. Because we were right there with that main pack, so we were right about a second. I don't even know if we lost anything.
All clear. All clear.
Got through all the lap traffic. Kyle's slightly up in front of me. Is that Christopher Bell about to go a lap down in like 25th? Damn, that's, the game's not really giving him any favors for this championship. Apparently, jeez. Gee, and he's holding up Ham. Wow, that's funny. He's really holding him up. Yeah, Bell, give it to him. Oh, never mind. He tried. And now Hamlin's got clear sailing for pretty much the rest of this race, so... Well, he tried. It's not gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be enough to actually catch him now.
Looking inside. All clear.
Kyle tried there, but didn't work.
Still there. Careful. Still there. Hard from the outside.
Oh.
Outside.
Bell is giving no fucks. He's just holding up all of his teammates. He held up Hamlin a bit there, and now Kyle Busch. So,
All clear.
thank you, Bell. I appreciate it. It makes my job of maintaining second place a lot easier. That was a terrible corner. Hamlin's pulling away, so I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Definitely got fresher tires than me, and yeah, well, we tried. Unless he catches lap traffic, which might happen, but I don't think we're gonna get to him. Well, they did the right call. I thought they may have taken the right sides, but clearly that didn't happen, because if they did, they would have like an 8-second lead on me or something after everything cycled through. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right, 10 to go.
Gap's about the same, or staying about the same. Looks like they're gonna catch lap, or he's gonna catch lap traffic a lot quicker than I thought. So that could help us out. And he really needs to get held up though, because I think we're hitting just about the same lap times. I don't really see a difference. It's been stuck at like 1.4. There's not too much of a difference. I mean, we're running like within 1/10 of a second of each other. Which is just I mean, that's about what I wanted from this difficulty with upping it to 102. I mean, it's pretty damn good. We just did need that speeding penalty, because that just put us back so far. If we had that track position, that wouldn't have been. We might be probably in good standing here to win, but we are closing in. Interestingly enough, with 7 to go. So I don't know. There might be a chance for us after all. We hit our fastest lap ever at some point, like last lap or something, so we did something right that lap. He just needs to get held up in, like, the worst part of the track. And it didn't really happen. Well, that sucks.
5 more laps.
He's got another car to deal with.
Stay on the bottom right here.
We're just too far back, I think, to make a real big difference.
All clear. All clear. No pressure out back.
Oh, Biffle might hold him up a little bit. Oh, Biffle. Wow, he really threw the block on him. I appreciate it, Biffle, but it's not really going to be enough. Yeah, we're just too far back. It sucks.
Still there. All the way out here.
Yeah, what a disappointing race. What a disappointing stream. supposed to be a good fun time, but now there's rumors, speculation of someone dying, and it's just timing sucks. Everything about this sucks. Well, Todd Gilliland tried there, but white flag's out. Just has to deal with BJ McLeod. Okay, I mean, he did hold him up a little bit, but it wasn't enough. Alright, well, this is bittersweet. I'll take a second. What a really depressing way to end this, like, series of streams where I would, like, nothing went right. Chat's been trying to speculate what's going on. I'm trying to just play, that was awful. That was just fucking awful.
Thanks for the season of race streams. What's next in the off-season as far as streams go on Sundays?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really know what to do. I haven't thought about it. I'm not sure what I'll do. Thank you for the $4.99. I'm trying to think like what I will do for Sundays. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I gotta think about it because I'm not really sure. I might just have that day off, just to work more on the Robin video and stuff, just so I can have more time to do stuff like that. That would be nice. I don't know. Chase Elliott with a 26.5. Hamlin led the most laps. What a tryhard. Austin Cindric on the move. Surprised not Logano, considering he started back there too. Ryan Blaney with a tough break. I don't know what happened to him in this race. I don't know if he got trapped a lap down or something. So that race took about an hour and 10 minutes. Stenhouse got 10th. So how many people were left on lead lap there? About 24. Sheesh. Oh, Kurt got a good finish. Harvick last. Oh, that's funny. Could this be a season where a championship winner doesn't win? It could be possible. Well, at least from what the game has said. Apparently, the game thinks Chase Elliott's going to win the championship, which is not a bad decision. With Ross Chastain second, I don't know what happened. Logano 13th. Yeah, he pitted so much later than everybody else that like screwed him completely. And poor Christopher Bell running 26th. Oh, that's not going to happen in real life. But yeah, that was Phoenix. Remember your average everyone. That is true. Thank you, Emily, for reminding me of that, because yeah, that's something I wanted to do. Well, it's only going to be like a one-off. It was just going to be an every win for Kurt Busch. And it's just going to be a one-off. I really don't want to bring it back permanently because it was too much a risk on my channel at the time, and it really seemed like it was going to, like, I don't want to get copyright strikes or anything. Just the Kurt one's just going to be the one exception. So that'll be something I can always do. But I don't know. For now, I'm just kind of happy to just have two Let's Play series going on at the same time, with maybe the occasional stream on like Thursday and Sundays from here on out. So that will be nice, but I don't know what it will be like long term. But I guess for now, we'll just wrap things up. I guess I'll go get food or something to eat. And see what on earth's going on Twitter, seeing if all this stuff is legitimate or confirmed or not. I don't know. I mean, seems like the last hour has been wild. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. What are you gonna do for Thanksgiving? Well, have a turkey. If you meet for like a live stream, I don't think I'm doing anything like live stream related on Thanksgiving Day. That's not gonna happen. I don't really think I have anything like planned for Thanksgiving. Maybe for Christmas, but not for Thanksgiving. Well, I guess that'll do it for me. Before we go, obviously, thank you to the people that did like super chats and stuff throughout the stream. Michael Mertz with his 99 cents. BC Whistle for being a member for another consecutive month, which is always appreciated. And he did another one with $4.99 right at the end here. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. It's awesome. It's really cool. So I think that's about it. Thank you. You have a good day as well, BC. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for doing everything in the chat and streams and stuff. I appreciate it. So I guess with that, I guess we'll wrap things up. Obviously, more videos throughout the week. More World of Outlaws career mode. Same with NASCAR Rivals. I might do more different stuff like behind the scenes with the every win for Kurt Busch. And more just working on the Robin video stuff because I do want to work on that. Because that series does mean a lot to me. And the part in the story I'm at now is like a really important one, so I'm very, very excited to start slowly piecing that together. And with each part being like 20 to 30 minutes, I can get them out a little bit quicker. So it won't be like a one video a year exclusive thing. So that would be nice. So with that, I guess I'll get going here. I'm gonna get my sake dues on here, so I am fully prepared. I don't know why I'm doing this now instead of just after the stream, but I'm bizarre, and I'm apparently eccentric and weird. So I just do everything unorthodoxy because I'm just terrible. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this now. My body won't stop. Stop, body, please. I want to leave. Stop. Oh, the socks aren't. Oh, they're not. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Alright. With that said, thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all in another stream.